The final component of iRealty is the reports. If you hover over the reports, you'll show all the different types of marketing such as email, SMS, and social media, as well as overall reports which combine these together in a certain time period and schedule reports. The first one we're going to discuss is the emails. So if I go into an email, from here we'll go into the report section. So what I'm going to do now in the top left hand corner is switch on all the options here. This just shows what's displayed on the page. In the future you may need to turn some of these off depending on what your interests are or what you find relevant to the account. The first menu is the email report. This is just your basic information about things such as delivery rates, open rates, click rates, lead rates, and unsubscribes. Delivery rate is a percentage of people who received it that you sent to. You can actually click on each value and get a list of these people by clicking on the number, and then that will generate a list that you can use as a group or you can download as a CSV. This is the same for the open rate. You'll notice for opens and clicks there is both unique and total. A unique means that two different people have completed an action. However, for example, if I open the email twice, it will count as two total opens but one unique, and that's similar to the clicks as well. Lastly, we have the lead rate. It goes through unique and total as well. Leads can be generated in different ways. What we'll do is we have a document that goes into each leads that you can download from the account or request it from our support line. But essentially it's things such if they click on the same property multiple times, if they click on the appraisal banner, obviously if they submit an appraisal, any kind of quality clicks that isn't just clicking on a single property can be generated as a lead. These also can be altered in the lead settings page, which is another video if you want to get into that one. Finally, unsubscribe rate, the percentage of people who unsubscribed through the link at the bottom. It also goes through the bounce deletes, and which we'll talk a little bit later further on the video. After that, we just have the graphic, and then we have the campaign details, which goes into when things have been sent, the subject line, and also the groups or the filters that we used in the sending. If you want to view the actual email, you can click here, and that will then actually give you a HTML version of the email. Next section we have is the leads. So again, leads can be generated in different ways. There are multiple versions. For this email, because I'm just talking about a test account here, so this is one that I sent to some clients, there's no property leads or appraisals and things like that, but we also track things such as interaction, so if people have dropped off and reactivated, they've re-engaged, there's a whole bunch of different things. So we're just trying to give you a list of people that have completed certain actions that are more than just an opening an email and things like that. You can actually access the subscribers page or by clicking on their name, and that will actually bring up their history and things as well. We have a video on the subscribers menu and how it interacts, which you can look at, which goes into that in a bit more detail. If you want to see what the lead looked like when it comes through as an email, if you have it set up that way, you can click on the actual lead and that will give you a breakdown of what's happened. After that, we have the bounce delivery. So these are people who have not been able to receive it for certain reasons. For example, this person here was out of office. There are a few other ones such as if someone's email is incorrect, or the email email address is full, or the mailbox is full. So you can, and we will actually from there remove people that have bounced 3 times. So we just want to let you know who didn't receive it and why. Next, we have the open list. So this goes through all the people that have opened the email. Just be wary, the number is when or how many times the images are refreshed. So if I keep it open on my phone and not close the tab and the images keep refreshing, it will count as another open. Or a lot of people have virus checkers or email checkers that go through and check images to make sure they're correct or they aren't spam and things like that. So this number could be inflated, but it's still good to know who opened your email. After that, we have the click list. So every link in the email is trackable. So I kind of mentioned that in the email builder as well. This is where all the links will appear, and you can actually get a list of people who have clicked on certain things. So for example, if I want to get a list of the 3 people that clicked on this link, it will generate here. So if you're including that content which we discussed about, like suburb reports, related articles that have things to do with selling, and you want to get in touch with them again, this is how you get the list of those people. After that, we have the bounce deletes and the unsubscribes. As I mentioned, bounce deletes are 3 times they've bounced, so we'll just remove them. Unsubscribed is if someone's gone through the link at the bottom of the email and actually unsubscribed. You can generate this list as a PDF or send it as well. Just be wary you have to save what's on the page before you do this. So if you want to turn off certain options and then save it because it's not relevant to you, you can do that. Just be wary, obviously we have menus in here and scroll bars. If you generate a PDF, they'll just be full lists. So I recommend if you've got a list of 1,000 names or people have opened it, turn that option off, otherwise you'll have a giant PDF document that probably won't be beneficial and just take you too long to print and things like that.